Yes, ma'am. So in this video, we will be discussing part B of paper 1, that is childcare and health. Part B, chapter 1 is science of healthcare. So part A, we have completed so far nearly how many chapters, ma'am? I think 28 chapters were in part A. And all these chapters, 28, and you have again an 18 to 20 chapters in part B. So these together, part A and part B will be taken in one exam, considered as one exam, which is called child psychology. So 50% we have completed, the rest 50% we are going to see in the coming videos, ma'am. So in that video is all about psychology, ma'am. What is psychology, ma'am? I'll give you a quick revision of what has been discussed in last classes, ma'am, previous classes. So what is psychology, ma'am? Studying or understanding one's behavior, their thought process, their attitude, and what are the other factors, plays a very important role in framing our personality. Who are they? What is the role of the school? What is the role of our friends, family, so and so? And as we grow, how our nature changes, what are the different growth stages in us, what are the developments that happens in each of these stages, so and so we discussed. And here predominantly we will be discussing only about the physical body. Why physical body is given such great importance, ma'am? And healthy mind can only exist when we have a perfect body. See, when we are always sick, do you think our mind will function brightly? No, it cannot function properly. So for that sake, at least we should know how to protect us from diseases first, then how not to fall into this category called diseases. What are the measures that we have to follow to lead a self-disciplined and a healthy life? See, the self-discipline is very, very closely related to a healthy life, ma'am. So how to learn self-discipline, how to make the children grow, in a disciplined way, all that we discussed in part A. What is the advantage of leading a self-disciplined way? How you can remain or choose a healthy lifestyle? All that we will see in this chapter. So this is a brief introduction of part B. So in the part B, the very first definition was given as health. What is health? So there is no such one premium definition for health. This is what is health. We cannot give it to anybody. Health, the definition of health changes from person to person, place to place, culture to culture, so on. So for this person, this is right. For another person, to their culture, this is wrong. And what we do, see, we generally wake up in the morning and go to sleep in the night. And the morning hours for us is the night hours for you. So we cannot tend to say that I am doing this right now, you also should do this right now to lead a healthier lifestyle. No, it is not so. So of course, I eat this, so I remain healthy. You should also eat. No, we cannot force anybody. It depends on health. Depends on, see, ma'am, there are certain factors given. What are they? Race, rest, exercise, food habits, starvation, climatic conditions, altitude means how higher you live. That is top of the mountains or at the bottom of the mountain, or beside the sea level area, or bottom of that. Those things comes under altitude. Latitude is which position of you are staying in the earth. So all that plays a very, very important role in understanding what is health, first of all. Overall, we can define health in a way that health is a state of complete physical, mental, social well. Generally, we call a person healthy if he is physically healthy. He's not suffering from any diabetes or pressure, any other diseases, or any other organ failures, or any other malfunctions of the organ. So and so, you can say that you are able to do your regular duties very conveniently and comfortably without any disruptions in between. It is so that your body is functioning perfectly. So here they say it is not just your perfect functioning of your body, but along with that, proper mental functioning, that is proper functioning of your mind, and social well-being. How you mingle with other people, in what way, how you express yourself, how well you can tolerate others. These are all, key to understand whether you are a healthy person or not. Simply going to a doctor and taking up a master health checkup will only define how healthy you are physically. But this mental and social well-being, that you have to undergo self-assessment to understand whether you are leading a healthier life or not. What if we are not leading a healthier life? No, ma'am. I see. I am very good. I am very self-disciplined. Mentally, I'm bright. So on. But yet, my neighbors are not very good. So social well-being is where I'm lacking. So how to fix that? See, problem can occur in two forms, ma'am. The problem is within you. The problem is outside. So if you are very bright or highly intellectual, you can solve any kind of problem. Well, if you're very strong inside, you can solve any problem outside. If you're not very strong inside, the problem will overtake you from outside. So you should know how to tackle your neighbors. What if we fail? I don't know, we will get into trouble. And so our mental peace of mind will be disturbed. And because of that, we will not be physically, we cannot remain fit for a long period. So all this is are interconnected to each other. So simply complaining about the society, again, it is a kind of illness, is what they are stating. Now, coming to positive health. What is this positive health? Positive means you have a good approach towards health. That is, you take measures to make yourself very healthy. What measures you have to take to lead a positive health, healthier lifestyle? Adequate quantities of proper nutrition, safe drinking water, shelter, proper clothing, work, exercise, rest, recreation, personal hygiene, utilization of health services, so on. So all these things you have to take into consideration. Now, what is a disease now? So see, from the very word disease, ease means easy. So here you are suffering from a disease means you cannot lead a easier life. So that is what is, so ease or opposite kind, disease. So disease could be of several reasons, ma'am. We cannot say that this is the only problem for disease. There are many factors for causing you diseases. What are those factors, ma'am? Genetic traits from, through genes, congenital deformity from birth defects, traumatic here means extreme depression, infection, inflammation, infestation, cancer, that's a disease, malnutrition, no proper nutrition, hormonal deficiencies, no hormones are properly functioning within our body. See, this hormonal imbalance is closely related to your mental depression. So the more depressed you are, more sleepless you are, more overthinking kind of person you are, obviously you will have a problem in your hormones. Metabolic disorders means problems related to digestion, then poisons. So these are the disease causing agents, they say. Now, they introduce another term called epidemiology. What is epidemiology? Study of spread and control of any disease occurs anywhere, that will be recorded in this department called epidemiology. And so it will be helpful in treating future patients who are suffering from the same kind of ailments. Economic factors. Economic factors means extreme poverty. You cannot lead a you cannot take measures of proper sanitation, ventilation, and improper sunlight. So these are all agents of disease, ma'am. And where this plays a very important role, under poverty. So these are the economic factors. Human and social factors. Human and social factors means when we get diseases by means of like corona, communicable diseases. So these are sometimes humans also act as a carrier. Requirements of preventing sickness. How can you avoid all forms of diseases, ma'am? So any form of diseases can be avoided if you carefully follow this technique called KAP. What is the KAP? KAP stands for, K stands for knowledge, A for attitude, P for practice. You should know, you should find the path to lead a healthier life. You should find the path now. You yourself should find out. You have to gain some knowledge towards understanding what is health. Not simply whatever comes in the market, we cannot claim that that product is healthier. Even the most unhealthier products comes with a brand called, it is the extreme healthy brand. It is not so. So with your knowledge, you have to first find out what is healthier and not healthier. That is knowledge. Simply finding out is sufficient? No, it is not sufficient. You have to mentally, you have to, what to say, ma'am? imprint whatever knowledge that you gain. It should not go away the very next day. You should not forget it. So you should deeply, it should imprint in your mind. That is, how can you imprint it, ma'am? When it makes a greater impact within you, obviously that will be etched in your memory. So that should happen. That is called attitude. Simply having it in your memory is sufficient? No. Until and unless you practice whatever you have learned, only then full form of utilization of KAP happens. So for example, ma'am, you are into this weight loss program. You are overweight or obese. Now you are planning to cut down your weight. So now you are gaining knowledge in what form I can do, whether this dieting, because when you go online, there are plenty of diets, paleo diet, that diet, this diet, fruit diet. So which diet will be suitable for you? What is the, how did you gain weight? What is your lifestyle? Accordingly, you gain some knowledge. Then after gaining knowledge, you have to imprint in your mind. Okay, this is how I'm going to reduce. You have to find a path. You have found a path. Okay, this morning I'm going to take a walk every day or evening, or I'm going to hit the gym, whatever it is. Simply making plans in your mind will not work. What you have to do, you have to execute it. That is, practice it. Only then we can we can expect some changes. So this is very, very important. Likewise, to protect you from diseases also, you should gain knowledge. You should have it in your attitude. Then you have to practice it regularly. Requirements of public health. So public health is, generally when we practice a new kind of practice, we will be obviously demotivated. One day you will go for a walk, the next day you will find sleepy. So you should make sure that you self-motivate yourself so that you can attain, or you can make use of this KAP fully. What is this KAP study, ma'am? So KAP study, once you get into diseases, this helps you to prevent, so that you don't get into the same diseases once again. When some of your friends get into the diseases with this KAP, you can protect yourself so that you will not fall into that sickness again. So this KAP is very, very helpful for everybody, for persons who are suffering from disease, who are perfectly healthier persons, who are about to get it, who are in the recovery path from the diseases. For everybody, this KAP study is very, very helpful this time. So the next chapter is meaning and definition of health education, and you will see it in the next video. Thank you.